lovely Vigilant Air signs. How are you? Where shall I start? Quick announcements. I have my tarot readings. I changed the prices again. These are the absolute prices. They're not going up. They're not going down anymore. And on top of that, I got rid of the levels of my tarot as well. So that means everything is on the same level now, except my shadow work consultations. I'll get there in a moment. So everything's $25, and that's it. That's all. Only thing is, well, let me tell about that'll circle into it. My spirit guides have been wanting me to conserve my energy more lately. So, meaning my tarot readings are available. They're only $25, but you have to be part of the Vigilant Owls group on Facebook, because that's the only way I'll do a private reading for you. That's another way I'm conserving my energy. And also shows me that you are serious about, you take your path seriously. What else? Shadow work consultations are going to be on hold because they do drain the hell out of me when I do them. That's another way I am conserving my energy. Unless it's a real spiritual emergency, as in it's causing a spiritual hell, very, very noticeable, intense blockages on all planes of existence. Unless it's that dire, I am not doing it. It's not open. But if it's an actual spiritual, intense emergency, I have no problem doing it. Also, if you do not have Facebook, then I can work around getting you a reading, but no, you have to not have Facebook. What else? That's only if you don't have Facebook. Then you email me and tell me, hey, I don't have Facebook, but I would like a reading, etc. What else? Also, to my Vigilant Owls that has missed the poll, this is the last day. My spirit guides want me to put some of the private channeled spreads that I have available to my tarot readings in a more collective way here on YouTube. I feel that's going to be very helpful for many in the future. So that is what I am doing. But you have to vote on which one. I picked 3. They're all going to eventually be up, but right now I'm only picking one to showcase for right now. What else? Trying to see what else in the announcements before I get to what I picked up. There's another message I was supposed to relay, and it was from the Vigilant Water Signs group, but I forgot what it was. Has something to do with the new moon. I said the new moon, the full moon that passed with Virgo. Oh yes, a lot of that's what it is. So shadow work, the shifting from this energetic shift that the Virgo moon brought in, my dear owls of air, right now. Shadow work is changing. It's not going to be inner shadow work that we're going to be dealing with. It's outer shadow work. So we're going to be seeing a lot of a new test, I would say, maybe. Not really a test, but another exam in the shadow work process where we're going to be, as a collective, outer shadow work is going to be needed. Meaning a lot of our inner shadows, if you've been doing the inner work with your inner shadow work, that's going to be projected out in your external reality. So if you haven't been doing your shadow work, be prepared to meet a lot of people's demons from friends, seeing a lot of people's other darker sides. But if you've been dealing with doing your shadow work properly and really working at it and everything, all of the triggers that do come up from your external reality won't hit you as hard. So may your wings be strong. So yes, that is what we have coming up in the shadow work world. As a general message, I'm going to do a collective read on that in general. Maybe I should have done a moon reading. Maybe that's what it is. Thing was, when I was going to do a moon reading, I kept getting like distracted over and over to where it was clear that I shouldn't be doing the reading. So, empty. Anyway, now it's empty at least. Okay, so the cards I got for you, you got Dark Angels, which is going to be the, what's the word, clarifier in the deck. We have Fairies. I have Gaia as the main deck. That was interesting. And we have the Tayo deck. Tayo is going to be the cards at the end for your advice. So it takes to me my lovely Vigilant Air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. 555 when I said your signs, everyone's sign. Damn, where was I going with that? Ah, yes, the story behind the cards before I even pull anything. When I got into you guys' energy, it was, first I got it was really quick. Like almost as soon as it came, it left. Like panicky, and then instantly got chill. So it seems as though you're really just riding the waves of your shadow work process, of your healing processes in general. I like it. I like it. Just I feels like kind of just like an actual shadow work check-in for you guys, to where you, as you're handling this kind of switcheroo within the cosmos of shadow work being external now, you've been kind of rolling with the punches, but in a really, why here majestic, really majestic, in a really smooth kind of way. Not majestic. Someone said majestic. Shaking my head. Oh yes, and we will be having the new / temporary deck that a Vigilant Owl friend let me borrow. The Goddess / Animal Tarot Oracle deck. So I'm gonna pull angels, and I said angels, Lord. I'm gonna pull angels and fairies. I said angels. I said it again. What the? If anyone's been working with Archangel Michael, Gabriel, something like that, or been working with angels or something like that, just maybe you might want to contact them, because I keep saying angels out of nowhere and I don't know why. No reason to. Oh gosh. Hope y'all hear that. Sorry. I don't know, I've just been having, I don't know, I just been really just enjoying like setting up on camera and then just seeing what else needs to be said before I pull. I don't know why I'm liking that. I'm really enjoying the process of everything. It's been interesting. Okay. Really been well, that and my guides have been teaching me, slowly giving me more in-depth lessons on patience. It's pretty interesting. All right. Besides, if you don't want to see, you can easily just skip ahead anyway. Okay, alrighty, we're all set here. Put that there for now. Alright, so let's see. Am I going to do goddess first or fairies? I will do fairies. It'll be like the fairy bringing the goddess with them. I like that type of energy. Or animal, whichever one the fairies are bringing. Alright, 9 minutes in, not bad. Not taking it, but we have 2, Fairy of the Divine Hand, Intoxication, Distorted View, Overindulgence. If you've been experiencing that. And those are really symptoms of being off balance. Oh, okay. No, I'm not taking all that. Okay, you jumped out. I'll take it. You know what? Yeah, I'll take it. Dried flower fairy, sweet memories, 11. Master number. Look at that. Look at you mastering. Underneath that, we have 33. Dress of alchemy. Release your power. Release your power. But not important, so it's gonna be there. Now let's see what goddess is tagging. Goddess or animal tagging along. I just really wanted more goddesses than animals to pop out. But the first time I used it in a video, only like 3 animals came out. I was like, really? I'm not taking all of those. Fine. They said take them. Wait, what happened? Oh, my bad. I have 1,012 decks up here. Not that much space. Alright, so we have wolf. Look at that. The 3 animals again. So possibly looking, I'm going to say them, but please keep these animals in mind possibly if you have been working with the animal totem. I know I've been kind of encouraging the Vigilant Owls in the group to like really pay attention to animal spirits around this cycle. Anyway, so the first one that came out was a wolf. So wolf, symbology, creation, healing, purification. Although portrayed as a mere auditing. Yeah, this deck has a lot of vocabulary I've never seen before. So I'm trying to sound it out. Don't mind me. As a villain in many European cultures, wolves are deities in Native American cosmologies and are a popular totem, like the raven, which also appears in this painting. In this painting right here. I don't know if you can see the raven. They said in this painting, so. In this painting, the wolf is a hero and creator, and some legends see as the trickster sibling of the coyote, the Qualyut, and the Maca of the Pacific Northwest ascribed healing power of the wolf and perform a wolf dance in the skin of the animal to cure the sick. In the early Roman culture of Lupa or Freonia, the great she-wolf, also known as the mother of the wolves, was a divine midwife and matriarch of the ancestral spirits. She was honored in an animal festival of the she-wolf and was invoked in purification rituals. In the Roman legend of Romulus and Romulus and Remus, a wolf nurses the 2 heroes and restores their strength. Wow. Anywho, monkey. Symbology, agility, courage, spirit. The monkey is an ancient deity worshipped by Middle Eastern peoples. In the Hindu, I am not pronouncing that. It's a Hindu story, and I cannot pronounce that. I'm not even doing it. I am gonna attempt butchering my throat chakra like that. A monkey hero named Hanuman helps rescue Sitite, the god Vishnu's queen, who had been abducted by a demon. Hanuman was made invisible by Brahma, the grandfather and creator, and possesses the skill and agility to leap across the heavens. He leads a monkey army against the demon and rescues Sita, for which he is granted everlasting life. The painting of a monkey recalls the power of Hanuman and his dominion over denomination. I'm gonna say denomination. His denomination over the heavens. Interesting. Elephant. Strength, prosperity, fertility, wisdom. The elephant is rich in lore and legend, with the white elephant being the most sacred. Elephants are venerated. Yeah, I think it is venerated. venerated in India and Southwest Asia, where they are a symbol of royalty and fertility. Ganesha, the Hindu god of wisdom, prudence, and learning, is usually depicted having the body of a man and head of an elephant. Okay then. That took a lot out of me. Not a lot of me, just reading that. Anyhow. So those are your animals. Wolf spirit, monkey spirit, and elephant spirit. I would say, looking up these animals through the Native American totem and through the Hindu totem, because it's a lot of connections to both. What's next? I'll read fairy too. And then we'll go through there with Gaia. I'll read the fairy speaks and the message. Okay. The dried flower fairy speaks. Do you remember that time when you played with the fairies in the garden? Do you remember when your imaginary friend was more real than your own parents? What about the first time you ever noticed your shadow quivering in the light, swam in the sparkling sea, held hands, or exchanged glances with someone you liked more than just friends? When you were given a gift for no reason, hugged by a friend, had a perfect day, found messages from the angels in the clouds? You seem to have forgotten all the precious memories, so I've been busy gathering them up for you. I now return them to you, so your sadness can be transformed. Let happiness, bliss, and gifts for no reason become possibilities you believe in again. When I see you smile and treasure a moment from the past and the present, I know my work has been done. The message. You may soon be experiencing little reminders of some of the sweetest, most fun and uplifting times in your life, the kind that have no great significance historically, but in the story that is your life. They are pivotal moments. It could be seeing a rainbow, a star shining bright, or a photograph of your father holding you closely in his arms, or receiving the knowledge and sudden realization that something you did made a large and meaningful difference in someone else's life. You have so many jewels. It's time to shift through the precious moments in memory, and be honoring these and feeling them again. Change the present for the better. The magic of your sweetest memories will be worked into the present moment, and your current struggle will be momentarily relieved. And that translucent feeling of being one with all that is will. Wait, what the hell? and that transcendent feeling of being one with all that is will return. Will return, giving you the strength to go on and do what must be done. Okay. That is what the fairy has to say to you. Now let's dissect it, shall we? Gaia, what you have to say for my lovely Vigilant Air signs. Do. Okay, I'll take this one that just caused all that. Okay, we got the Queen of Water. Okay. The Two of Water. The Five of Fire. Which is 5 Wands. And Healing. That would be the Hermit. Anything else? Anything. Okay, I'll take it. Fine. Queen of Air. Interesting. Oh, okay. So we got the Sage and Abundance. All right, that's enough. With the Mother at the bottom. Okay. Well, from the first 4 cards, I'm seeing that your divine masculine and divine feminine side, whether it be external or within, have been healing on the emotional level, possible conflicts that came up in your healing, the traumas, journey, etc. Right, and now you're moving on to the mental state. And now you're not moving on. You're upgrading now to a more owl-like view. I'm sorry, I had to point at the owl. You're getting a new level in emotional intelligence is what I'm picking up here. Like you're getting more mature in your mental state. You're moving to a more mature mindset, mentally, emotionally. And a lot of more abundance in all forms is going to be flowing to you for that. Let's see. And as you're kind of healing this, you're kind of just enjoying looking back on all the sweet memories. Like, instead of constantly focusing on the dimmer parts of the memories, what were the good things about what were the good times in the dark clouds? Where was the silver lining in all of it? Lessons, a quick fun moment, a nice moment. That's helping you get through this healing process. Not just, see, the sage isn't just walking in the darkness in this dark forest. He has a light with him. So all those sweet moments that the fairy brings, all the sweet moments here, is that light that's guiding you to this higher level of learning, this next stage in mindset, this next stage in emotional work. I found a new way to heal as well too. Instead of using the old way, because a lot of old methods, I've noticed a lot of old methods that people use for, just simple things from their spirit work to just everyday life. Those they're not as effective as they were last time around. Now a lot of people are finding new ways to do things, to get things done, in a sense. Sorry, have me picking these back up again. Don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why it had me pick those up again. That was weird. Okay, anyway. And with the mother at the bottom, it's really going to bring your divine feminine, either within or without, to another level. Like, no, mostly, or healing past traumas involving matriarchal figures, mother, sister, cousins, aunties, etc. Integrity and intuition. But I'm just getting like a good feel of like upgrading while you're looking back on all of the, kind of like going to college, but you're looking at your old high school yearbook, that type of feel. That's the type of feel I'm getting. Like you're graduating to another level, but you're also looking back on all the good times that brought you here. No? Okay, that was for another group. Okay, that particular part was for another group. Like the last part of looking back, seeing like how far you've come, that's for another group. Another group is in kind of this dark healing process, like a baby not really a baby in the womb, but kind of like a monk going in a cave and just remembering all the good times so he doesn't go mad in the dark cave. That type of feel. But for another group, it was them graduating and seeing like, all the things that brought them to this point right now. Okay, is there anything I'm clarifying? Okay, I heard no. So moving on to these aren't really advice cards. They're just more of I take them as either where you need to be balanced at, or where you at in your path right now. And right now it feels as though you need these to see like where you are in your journey right now, shadow work wise. Because I feel a few of my vigilant air signs jumped into hermit mode for another healing round, so to speak. Okay, you fell on the sage. Okay, so this is the taming powers of the great. Self-discipline, concentration, strengthening your character from within, self-awareness, realizing potential. So you're going to sage mode. You're becoming the sage. Or, what's the other one? The crone. But right now the sage is out, so I think I'll put the sage in the title. You're learning the lessons of the crow. Look at that, the wolf too. Look at that. Definitely. And it's not, no, you're not in hermit mode. It's not a hermit mode. Because this is 5, 6, 7. This is 7, so that equals the chariot, I believe. Yeah, the chariot. But this isn't the chariot. The sage has a lot of knowledge. I'll read the sage. Underneath that, you have waiting. So, perseverance, taking care of the essentials, restraint, leaving well, enough alone, moderation, right timing. See how she's pregnant? And I was talking about, and I was getting kind of like a baby in the womb type of thing. And it's not even like it's becoming a butterfly or phoenix. It's something like, it feels much greater than that. It really does. It's really intense. I like it. I like it indeed. Like, so intense you can't even describe it. I like that. Anyway. And since this feels like a more futuristic thing, I'm going to read the sage. Because it has like the meaning of them. The if he pulls in the past, the present, and I'm gonna read the future one. Yeah, I'll read the first 2 paragraphs and then we'll go to the future one. The sage in his glory is an enthralling character. He is this saga wish. The saga is older man, whatever. Older man, one who is entertaining, expressive, knowledgeable, informative, and just a little mystical and wizard-like. He is a perspective. He is a perceptive man, a storyteller at heart who can read and move his audience with skill and ease. He's also just a little bit of a magician and master communicator. And when the sage card appears in your reading, it represents the sharing of knowledge and communication. Now this is the future, when the sage hits the future. So, the future. Knowledge in all its forms aids the decision-making process and makes our choices clearer. Do you have faith in the ability of humanity to continue to grow and learn? If we look back at the past, we can see that we have grown as a race. Outdated and false beliefs have been cast aside as human understanding increases and our knowledge grows. However, we must also accept that much of what we know now will be deemed inaccurate or false in the future. That is the way of knowledge. It evolves and changes as we do. Much of what we have now in the present was once believed to be improbable or impossible in the past. All of our technological advancements were once the stuff of fantasy and imagination. We as a race continue to grow and evolve because people challenge, question, and defy those who have told them that their actions are foolish or flawed. They have studied, researched, investigated, debunked, and invented, and in doing so, have moved us to the knowledge we have at this point in time. In 200 years, will people look back and shake their heads over our barbarism or ignorance, or will they see the history that we have created in a positive light? We in the present have so much to be proud of, but we have just as much that we should be ashamed of. What stories the sages What stories will the sages of the future tell us? Will they tell a tale that will make others weep over the traditions and cultures that have been sorry, I lost my place for a second, that have been lost to political correctness, globalization, and multiculturalism? Will they score us because we have created a damaged and polluted world that is scorned us because we have created it? Will they scorn us because we have created a damaged or polluted world that is made hostile to human growth and development? Will they look back with the pride, or will the sages of the future be silenced because we of the present sowed the seeds of our destruction? The sages of every generation speak of humanity's history and how it shapes our present and future. In the future, will they continue to rejoice in our ability to learn and evolve and adapt? Or will they be too busy rebelling against the limits and restrictions we have imposed upon ourselves in the present in order to create a normal, complacent, what the hell? Wait, hold on. 1 second. Or will they be too busy rebelling against the limits and restrictions we impose upon ourselves in the present in order to create a normal consistency where chaos is no longer the natural state? Will the future be a place where everyone is the same and those who are not are made the same by pharmaceutical means, a place where thought and knowledge and the information shared are controlled even more so than they are now? When the sage appears in a future position, he represents the importance of learning and cherishing the knowledge of your family line and the history of your people. If you do not understand, ask. If you do not understand, ask. If you do not know, learn. If you do know, share. Celebrate the role of the sage and offer your knowledge. Tell your stories for no other reason except the knowing where we come from and what we have endured. Improve us and enables us to live a mindful, aware life that creates a better future for all. He also represents living in a manner that you know will make your grandchildren and their grandchildren look back with pride. Well then. That's the sage. Sorry, I was teleported for a moment. Wow, that was a lot. So as you can see, it's a very intense transformation that my air signs are experiencing right now, and I can see why you guys are in hermit mode. Let me pull one more just for the sage, just for that one. Dude, we'll take that. 23, splitting apart. Impermanence. Impermanence? Nah. Next word. Collapse, deterioration, separation, let go, surrender, eliminate the old, death. So you're you're in another death and rebirth process, my lovely vigilant air signs, and you're using the energy of the past sweet times that you've had. So if you're healing from family wounds, relationship wounds, any type of trauma, you're trying to piece together you're not trying to really focus on the not so bad times anymore. You're trying to focus on the good times of those memories so that you can finish your healing process. Because if you just constantly focus on the darker parts of those memories, you're going to constantly hold on to those negative parts of it instead of finding a balance within them. Whew, that was a lot. I feel as though I should like pull one more from the goddess thing to see if a goddess comes up that you want to tap into to help make the process even smoother. But it does feel, that's why I ended up reading the future part of the sage, because it does feel the hard part is over. They just said the hard part is over. Now you're just waiting for when you're on the roller coaster and you know that you went over the last loop, and now you're not pulling into the station, but you're still like on the ride. You're just on the end of it now. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, let's see. One more card to end this off for my lovely vigilant water signs. And my apologies for the butchered reading. I was not expecting all of that at all. Because I'm not a word wizard. But I tried, dang it. I tried. Anything? This, you got more animals, so I suggest, like, I would say, since all these animals are out here, grounding. Just stay grounded, and you'll get through this just fine. Oh, look at that, look what's on top, an owl. So yeah, I'll read these two and that's it. So if you want all these animals, I would suggest you write them down and then work with them if you're resonating with this reading, okay? Okay. Goat. Symbology, comprise mischief, sexuality, fertility. What is up with all the... Well, we have sacral, a lot of sacral energy. I need to do a sacral video. It's popping up. The Greek centaur was part goat and man and represented licentiousness, okay, mischievous and caprice. The goat was the symbol of Pan, the woodland god of the flocks, fertility, and nature. Pan was a lusty deity who's embelled with the pupillus. Boy, let me stop. Anyway, it's getting long. Let me stop. When hunting was poor or the flocks declined, the Greeks would blame Pan and beat his image with splouts, a type of bulbous herb, to release his reproductive energies. Hold on. Sorry about that. What was that? Reproductive energies. Pan was thus an early scapegoat. I have to hurry up, my phone's dying. Oopsie. Pan was thus an early scapegoat. Russian peasant folklore tells of a similar mischievous forest spirit, the Lishi, which had goat hooves and horns, as well as black fur, wings, and a tail. The Greek god Dionysus was also frequently represented by the image of the goat. Someone with a Dionysian character is considered frenzied, lawless, or possessing orgasmic properties. Okay. The Carbo. Caribou. Circle of life, rebirth, and abundance. Look at that. The Carbo makes long annual migrations and are associated with the cycle of life. The Inuit peoples believe that the Carbo returned to them each season, so did souls return to earth after death, taking the form of either beast or human. In the painting, different animals include a polar bear, ox, ram, and goose appear within the body of the carbo. This compose signifies the kinship of all life and recalls the Inuit belief in the universal soul. So here it goes. The goat. Alrighty, that is all I got for you, my lovely Vigilant Air signs. Thank you so much for flying in with me. Hopefully I see you in the Vigilant Owl group, and I will be sure to post all of these animals plus a blur beats for you guys. Yes. Alrighty. That's all I got for you. Peace.